telepathy, being able to give readings because you feel somebody's energy field and you feel their aura, and you kind of feel like you know what they're dealing with without even actually talking to them. It's that innate ability to be able to feel people out and to feel yourself out and to feel out your environment, and being able to communicate with each other without any modern day technology, without even having to be there. Telepathy is the ability to send and communicate, send messages to people no matter where they're at. And I believe not only people that are alive you can do this with, but people that have already passed, people that haven't been born yet, cosmic bodies out in the universe. You know, like a planet has a certain kind of energy and they're communicating because the energy that they have and the messages that they are sending out and the information that they're sending out is radiating off of them. And something that they had sent, however long it takes to get here, whether it's instantly or if it takes time, that we understand it, time as we know it, it reaches us. And this communication and this information is going to be interpreted by us whether we're thinking about it or not. Our body will absorb that energy whether we're thinking about it or not. Just like the sun actually sends information to us constantly. It helps us stay alive, really. Without the sun, the earth wouldn't be what it is, and we wouldn't have even conscious life as we know it right now. That information is being absorbed by us. We take in the sun, what it's sending out, heat, light, energy, vitamin D, and everything else that it's sending out to us. And then eventually our body will absorb it, and then we send it back out. So it's not really hard to imagine that at all times messages are being communicated telepathically. In the way that we're describing it is that it's without wires, without having to use any kind of modern day computers like we understand it. It's just using our brain, which is an insane kind of computer. It is a computer. We haven't figured out how to learn exactly what it is. But if you really believe in it, telepathy, and believe in it and practice it, it's not just something that you can just, boom, you go from 0 to 100 and then suddenly you can read the answers on a paper that you're trying to get, trying to cheat, or x-ray vision, or being able to control somebody, or spy on people or something. It's not about that. It's high vibe stuff. I don't even know if it would work if you're trying to hurt somebody, because if you send out a vibration and this vibration is coming into the other person, for it to work, both people have to be understanding of each other. They have to have trust, and they have to know that the other person isn't going to hurt them. And this has worked so well with my friend, Aquaria of Earth. I'm going to link some stuff down below. You got to check out her 22-page book, Full Guide to Telepathy, and she sells it on Amazon for $22.22. Yeah, I've already gone through it, and in fact, me and her have been doing telepathy for the last year or so, just practicing. We started off sending healing energy balls to each other when we went through something tough, and then we went to pictures and objects, and then we went to colors, and then we tried this thing called Telepathy Pictionary, yeah. It was just a game we decided to start trying out, just to be able to practice telepathy more. And every single time, it's we get almost, not entirely perfectly, of course, it's still CD quality or standard definition type of messages that we're receiving, we get it right most of the time. And I've been blown away multiple times about how accurate it is that we're able to get these things. For example, I sent her an image from my mind. I really tried to imagine that it was real, actually touching it and feeling it and smelling it, and then sending it over to her, and it was a green apple. And she guessed that it was a green ball. Like, that's close. She sent me the message the next time, and I was across North America. I was in Toronto, she was in San Diego. She sent me an image of a fish. It was an orange fish that's common here in San Diego, and the beaches and the coves. And I swear, when I was receiving this message, it was light shining on water, and it was a fish, and it blew my mind that I was even able to receive even that much of it. And we've even done it where we touch each other's fingers, give each other Reiki on our hands through telepathy. And I asked her to touch my hand during a 5-second period. I didn't tell her that I was gonna have any kind of requirements with it. She said that she touched it 3 times, and I swear I felt it. I felt her touching my hand. I ain't making this shit up. Telepathy is real. Telepathy is a higher form of communication, like prayer. It's a way for people to connect, and it's a way for you to connect with your own energy. And once you get to that point where you trust your body and you trust your own energy and your own abilities, then you find somebody who does the same, has that same kind of understanding and trust with themselves and their abilities, and try it out. Like, seriously, how many times have you walked into a room thinking about something and then the person right there says it? Or like, an example would be if you get a ring, somebody's calling you in your pocket, and before you pull your phone out, it's exactly who you thought it was going to be. I mean, those are synchronicities. And if you want to look that up, that's something really important, powerful to understand about our existence. It's just synchronicities. When things seem like coincidences, most of the time, they're just messages from the universe saying like, oh, hey, I'm here, don't worry about it. Like, everything's going good. It's going exactly how it should be. Like, the world is fine, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if there's disaster all around us. That is a part of it. Whatever is going on in the universe, in the world right now, in your world, in your life, that's a part of it. Obviously, we can go further and look at changing timelines for ourselves and communicating with ourselves telepathically with our future selves, and seeing where we want to be at, and actually communicating with those versions of ourselves from different timelines. We can actually project what we want to be, but that's for another thing. Telepathy messages with yourself. Telepathy is fun, exciting, and I believe absolutely real. I hope that you can learn how to do it, and Aquaria of Earth can absolutely do that. She can help you with it. So check out her guide on telepathy down below, and I want to wish you a peaceful and let me actually give you, whoever's listening to this, an energy ball. If you're open to receiving this, I'm going to pick a color of the energy ball and a vibration and an emotion with it. If you think you can guess, not guess, if you feel this energy ball come to you in a form of any kind of emotion, color, you comment below and see if you can feel this. Take a couple deep breaths and I will send it. Synchronicity. I was just talking to my daughter today about getting shit on by a bird. Not in those words, but as I was recording some video for this video, a bird just shit on me. Oh yeah.